On today's episode, I'm making the best fried shrimp recipe with a spin of ranch on it. So go ahead and start with you a bag of frozen shrimp. I got me a bag of extra large frozen shrimp, y'all. I already peeled. All I had to do was take the tail off. So I'll just go ahead and bust my bag open and put it into that bowl because I'm getting ready to clean my shrimp off and also season them as well. Now, y'all know I always got a story time for y'all as I cook. And I got something funny to tell y'all today. If you need some motivation, go ahead and watch my last video when I cooked chopped cheese and a croissant, though. But let's get into it, y'all. So I've been in my job for a pretty long time now, y'all. And why these folks thought last year I had stole one of their tablets? Like I ain't got a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 generation pink iPad. Man, what? And I got to steal a tablet? Okay, let's get into it. So go ahead and dry your shrimp off. And y'all know I'm going to tell y'all exactly what I season my food with. Okay, boom. So we go lemon pepper, paprika, Tony's Creole, garlic and herb, onion powder, garlic powder, and get you one egg. You know, I always feel like a little lemon pepper ain't gonna hurt nothing. I know these shrimp, but a little lemon pepper ain't hurting nothing. I'm telling you, it ain't hurting it, man. It ain't hurting it. Put you that lemon pepper on that shrimp. Anywho, y'all, so boom. I remember we had 2 tablets in my classroom or whatever. So, of course, I'm not the only teacher in the classroom. So we had 2 tablets. I was using one, the other teacher was using one, y'all. So when I left that day, it was still 2 tablets back there in that room. So I leave as usual. You know, literally nothing was going on this day. Nothing at all. I left. I did not put my tablet back though. And that's why I went wrong, y'all. And so from this day forward, I make sure that I'm extra careful about everything. Because, baby, I ain't got to need to steal nothing. I get mine how I get it. And I'm going to get it the right way so I can continue to stay blessed and highly favored. Anywho, y'all, so they claimed that they was calling my phone all night, never received a call. Mind y'all, I keep my phone on me 24/7. I would have received a call if you have called me, honey. Anywho, I put me an egg in here right here. And then we mixed all that up. I don't really like touching raw meat, and I'm out of gloves, y'all. So that's why I had me a spoon. So, y'all, I arrived to work next morning, and the manager, she was like, you seen a tablet? And I was like, no. And she was like, you had a bag with you yesterday? I mean, really paint the picture. Like, yeah, right here, take you some flour. And then y'all also see me with a ranch seasoning packet. But take you some flour, put all your shrimp in there and shake it up very, very well. Right here, I got my grease heating up in the back because we getting ready to fry these shrimp. But y'all, she was like, you had a bag with you yesterday? And I was like, no. And she was like, yes, you did. You left out of here with a bag. And I was like, no, I didn't. I had this same Michael Kors purse that I've been had on all week. And she was like, you sure? And she was like, okay. And so they let me go back there and everything. They let me start working. Then she calls me again. So, y'all, I did pour some of that ranch seasoning inside the flour mix because I was going to get to that taste and that flavor by any means necessary. I didn't just want to sprinkle some on the top. So I went ahead and put me some in the flour mixture as well. And then I poured my shrimp in there and I mixed them up. So, y'all, they let me go back there, and then she ends up calling me back to the front. Okay, y'all, so I go up there, and she was like, I'm just asking you because the other tablet that y'all had back there is missing. And I was like, it's missing. I was like, I left it back there with the other teacher. She didn't put it up at nighttime, and she was like, no, she only brought one up here. Yours is missing. You know, they painted a picture on me. So my other co-teacher, she a very funny lady. So she was like, yeah, they talking about, they already painted a picture on you like you really done stole this tablet. And she don't need that little tablet, man. Ain't nothing to me. What can I do with it? So, anywho, the lady is like, she was like, and I was calling you last night. Of course you didn't answer. And she said, of course. It ain't you didn't answer phone. It was of course you didn't answer. Like, of course, because you stole our company tablet. You didn't answer your phone. So, man, I got so freaking offended. When I tell you I left that conversation right there where it was at, and I bust that classroom door open, I get to search for the tablet. Where is it? I'm dumping stuff out. I'm knocking stuff over. Where's the tablet, bro? Where the tablet at? Because somebody finna come up with this tablet because y'all not finna be painting no picture like I'm no thief. You can call me a lot of things, but, baby, a thief? Never that. You can call me broke if you want to call me broke. Shoot, I'm cool with that. But a thief? Baby, nah. We ain't painting that picture. When I tell you I'm going everywhere, I'm knocking everything over, and then something just tells me it's like this little shelf, but mind y'all, it's screwed into the wall. But it's enough space for something to slide down and slip through. And I remember the other teacher setting the tablet up there, but not the one that they was talking about was missing, the one that she had. So I'm like, let me look behind here. So I'm trying to peek through the little crack or whatever, but it's on the floor, so I couldn't see. The tablet is black, the floor, shoot, you can't see. It's a tight space. You couldn't see. So I said, you know what? I'm finna check anyway. I get the yanking the shelf. I'm talking about yanking it. I'm talking about in it. I get the yanking it real hard till I pull it all the way out the wall. Something that was screwed into the wall, y'all. I done yanked it till it came up out the wall. All mad because they done called me a thief. Get what, y'all? When I yanked that thing about the wall, it was sitting right there. Not a crack on it, nothing. But the tablet sitting right there. Mind you, not even in my workspace, but on the other teacher's workspace. See, because when I left my tablet, I left it on the countertop. You see what I'm saying? So it really had nothing to do with me. Really didn't have nothing to do with me. The only place that I went wrong at was that I did not take it up there with me before I left and put it back. And then another thing is, y'all, they actually did call the other teacher that was in there, but they did not call my phone that whole night. They called the other teacher, and what they told me, she said was, I don't know, maybe just, you know, ask Ari if she's seen it, because she did have it. True indeed, I did have a job, but I did leave it as well. Like, I would not take nobody's stuff. I don't steal from nobody. I don't have no reason to steal from nobody, and I'm not gonna block my blessings. I don't care how bad I need something. I ask you. No is no at the end of the day, but I'm not finna take from nobody. I don't get mine by taking. But of course, she said, you know, like, ask me, because I did have a tablet, and I told them, I'm like, first of all, y'all did not call me. Second of all, ask me. Man, ask me. Hold on, ask me. If you knew you took it, you know, when I left or whatever, because it was two back there. Well, I don't know, y'all. It was a big mishap, so I really don't know. She probably didn't take it, like, when I left or whatever. I don't know. But it was a huge mishap about this, and I done ripped these folks' shelf out the wall and didn't feel not one bit of bad about it, because you don't accuse people of being a thief, and it's just the way you went about it. You know, it's the way to deliver the message, but sometimes if the messenger ain't the best, you're not gonna receive it. And that was not the best messenger by talking about I called you last night. Of course you didn't answer. Did you take a bag out of here with you yesterday? Y'all, at this point in time, I did not used to take no bags with me to work, just my purse. And yeah, I did preheat my air fryer. This is me just cooking some fries or whatever with my ranch fried shrimp, period. But yeah, like, when it's time to go, it's time to go, y'all. I usually just take my purse and I grab my keys and I be out the door. You know, like, I be rushing out of there, especially once I had got my car and stuff. Oh, I'm talking about gone. Won't see me no time ever till 8 a.m. the next morning. Thank you. So y'all, right here, this is my shrimp. I did end up having to warm them up, and now I'm just trying to, like, plate some real pretty. This meal is so simple, straightforward, and to the point. It's almost inevitable that you mess it up. But y'all, what I didn't like was that I did allow them to make my professionalism go out the window for a second, because they really had me bent like a thief, baby. Never that, never. You could never call me a thief. I'm not going for that. Like, no, my professionalism did go out the window. So I did like, apologize. I'm like, I apologize for the way that I reacted, because I kind of started to, like, I started to trip. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it's a lot of things somebody called me, but a thief, no, never that, never that. But yeah, y'all, it was super funny, and this was all in like a matter of 30 minutes. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm heated. It was super funny afterwards. Like, we all thought it was hilarious, and I just really could not believe that they thought that I had stole their tablet. Like, that was truly baffling. But it was a funny morning, y'all. It truly was. I still be laughing about that to this day, y'all. It was a funny moment, especially when I pick up my pink 10th generation iPad. Can't tell me, man, like, I need a little company tablet. Man, who? Company? Apple? Drake? Like, what? Okay, y'all, so I'm no seafood eater for real, but I do like shrimp, especially if it's fried. And I saved me a little bit of ranch seasoning, because I want to see how it tastes on top of the shrimp. Do it taste like, y'all know how Walmart be having the powdered ranch chicken? I want to see, is that kind of like how that's going to taste too. I'm gonna pour a little bit on the top. So we gonna make this cracked shrimp right here. Yeah, cracked shrimp. Oh wait, I'm pouring a little bit too much and I don't know how it tastes. Man, forget it. We gonna. It says sprinkle it on your favorite food, so. Hey, I like that. Put a little bit on the fries too. Just a little bit. I like extra crack. See, when I go to JJ's, I get extra crack. Every trip I'm going overly. Got to. Okay. I'm gonna taste the shrimp first of all without the First, I'm gonna taste shrimp without the ranch seasoning on it. Just the regular fried shrimp. I like eating my shrimp with ketchup. I wish I had some, I think it's called cocktail sauce. I like that little stuff, whatever it is. But I'm just gonna ketchup for now. So let me see. Hey, perfect. Keep it changed. Yeah. Okay, so I just tasted one without ranch seasoning on it, you know, but y'all do know I put it inside the flour and everything as well. So it is seasoned to perfection. 10 out of 10 without the ranch seasoning. Now, what I really wanted was some cracked shrimp. So let's see how it tastes with the ranch seasoning. I'm gonna try without the ketchup. So this is how it looks. I told y'all, overly. It gotta be. Don't play about that sauce. Okay. Hey, okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm no seafood eater, but I do think I did my big one with these shrimp. 10 out of 10 all the way across the board. With the ranch seasoning, take it to a whole different level. It tastes good, and I'm actually shocked because I always thought that this pack right here, I always thought like you had to mix this in something. I didn't know that you was able to like sprinkle it over food. I thought it had to be cooked into something, but it's real good. And this is actually garlic ranch seasoning. So that's a plus. On top of my shrimp already being seasoned the way that they was, plus, and I put some of that sauce on top of the fries. It's amazing, y'all. This meal is simple. Real simple, y'all. I do give it a 10 out of 10. If you like this video, make sure y'all subscribe and stay tuned for more episodes.